It's been 3 years since I read Atomic Habits by James Clear. And who knew? 3 years. Parang ang bilis lang ng 3 years. It was just 2021 when I read Atomic Habits. And up until now, there is one idea in that book that changed me in the atomic level. Atomic, yes, pun intended. It says, the book says that when we try to change something in ourselves, first we try to change what we do without first changing who we are. Sometimes when we do something, especially when we're starting a habit, this is what we do. We often just start exercise regimen, just outright, no? Parang New Year's resolution. This is the new year, or this is a new month, new year, new me. So I would just outright exercise. But most of the time, pansin nyo, when we do something new, when we start a habit, we fail because Atomic Habits, or James Clear in his Atomic Habits, was arguing that we cannot change what we do if we do not change who we are fundamentally. Sometimes we have to change our identity first. Identity first before what we do second. Sometimes we just think that we could change what we do so that we could change our identity, where in fact, sabi niya, inargue niya, that the best way to change our habits is to change our identity first before the habit. It means that when you want to be a writer, you don't write and then achieve after a few books that you have published or a few essays that you have written, you could say, I am finally becoming a writer. He says that it is better to say and accept the identity first. Say, I'm a writer before you do something. Because when you accept it in yourself that you are a writer, you would then ask yourself, what does a writer do? A writer, of course, writes, and so I would write. You would say, I'm a fitness enthusiast. When you change your identity into a fitness enthusiast, whether you're trying to lose weight or trying to gain some, you would say, you would ask yourself, what does a fitness enthusiast does? And so you would try to exercise and go on a diet and so on and so forth, because that's what a fitness enthusiast is. A lot of people are saying fake it until you make it, but James Clear was outright saying you claim it before you become it. And that's why I had the page established 3 years ago. Put up a page where I would write one thing or two in a week and publish it. And that's why the Clevaso page was like that. I realized that maybe someone, especially you, my followers, may be able to read something that I write and maybe change your life for the better, because that's what I am trying. That's the advocacy of me being a writer. Me learning something and me sharing it in the written format so that one way or another I could help someone. I don't know you, but if you think the things I have written inspired you in one way or another, or it changed you one way or another, please give a comment on this video or send me a personal message. That would definitely motivate me to continue what I am doing. And yes, I am doing this video because part of my advocacy is growth. I want to grow and a better person. Yes, you know my story. I am a cancer patient who is undergoing chemotherapy. By the way, in a few days after I post this video, I would be again undergoing another set of chemotherapy. But that's just me. But there's also this one thing called memento mori, or I know you've heard me, or you've seen me write about memento mori, which is remember that it is also my advocacy that that is real, but I want to make the difference as I live. No, I don't know. I'm praying that I would be healed, that I would be able to extend my life here on earth. But with the limited time that I have, I don't know if it's 5 years or if it's just 2 years or if it's just a year. As long as I could make a difference, I think just maybe that if I could help one person or another or anyone, I would do it now. Because when would I start if it's too late, right? As part of the growth that I am pursuing right now, I wanted to also share how I am in my speaking manners. That's why from this point forward, you would see me post video contents about my reflection, not just the written ones, because I realized people are not reading nowadays. I mean, let's accept the fact that when we see something, especially kahit ako, no, pag nakakita tayo ng something in Facebook or anywhere else, if it's written, we just scroll, you know. But if it's a video and it's something interesting, we try to watch it, even if it's a I'm sorry, even if it's a 15-minute video or a 10-minute video, we would try to listen to what the other person is saying. And I realized maybe I could just share my contents, my ideas in the video content. Because maybe, just maybe, another person who doesn't like to read might be able to watch me. And also, I could practice my English. I could practice my communication skills. That is why I'm doing this. Whatever it is that I do from now on, for the sake of growth, for the sake of impact, thank you for supporting it. Thank you for cheering me on the person I have become, despite what I have been going through. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you for all the supports. And once again, this is your friend Christian. I'll see you again on my next video. Thank you so much. God bless you. Peace out, yo.